Hello, my name is Dondi Dahlin. Welcome to your daily energy routine challenge. If you have been with us this week, how do you feel? How is it going? We have 2 days left, and if you are brand new, welcome, welcome, welcome. Donna Eden, my mom, created this little routine because after seeing tens of thousands of clients over decades and having hundreds of protocols and techniques for them, she saw that there were a few of the same exercises, techniques, and protocols that seemed to work for everyone across the board, no matter what their ailment was, their illness, their challenge. And so whatever you are experiencing, you are probably going to feel a lot better with this routine. It's for more energy, it's to boost your immune system, it's so you can really feel joy. And it's easy and simple. Do it every day. Do it with me now. We're going to start with the 4 thumps. So we start here on the cheekbones. We're tapping on the cheekbones. This is for grounding. If you're grounded, you feel stronger, you feel more resilient, you don't feel scatterbrained. And the next thump is right here below the collarbone. Usually people have a little divot, as we say, a little indent, and we can tap there. These are acupressure points, and acupressure points are little pools of energy on the body, and we can tap them, we can hold them, we can rub them. I like to tap with pressure. And these are acupressure points to bring you a boost of energy. Next, we're going to our thymus. The thymus is about here at the breastplate, and we tap it. The thymus starts to kind of shrink after puberty. So we like to keep that energy activated for our immune system to be strong. And next, we're coming to what we call spleen points, because they actually work with the spleen. And we're coming right here. If you have a seam on your shirt, under your armpits, and we're going to tap, 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 tap the spleen points. What is this for? This is for metabolism. You know, you don't just metabolize your food. You can also rub if that feels better, but you metabolize thoughts and feelings and decisions that you have made through the day. You have to process and metabolize all of that, and this will help you. Take a deep breath. Okay, next, crossover shoulder pull. We're going to reach up to a shoulder and cross across our body to the hip. Reach up and cross to the hip. So we're crossing the front of our body from the shoulder to the opposite hip, and I'm doing it with pressure. I'm not just doing it all soft and fluffy. I'm really kind of digging in like a massage. This is great for coordinating your left and right brain to the left and right sides of your body so you can be more coordinated. All right, the Wayne Cook posture. It's a funny name. It's named for a man who worked with stutterers. He worked with the brain and the body, and there are a couple of different Wayne Cook postures, but this one is easy to do standing up. And you know, if you're in a chair right now, that is fine too. Or if you would like to sit down, no worries, sit down. So we're going to bring our arms out in front of us, and we're going to cross our arms, and then we're going to turn so our palms are facing each other, and we're going to clasp the hands, and then we're going to pull under just like that. Now, if you aren't real limber, if you don't have mobility in your arms and you're here or here, that's okay too. Take some breaths with me. If you're comfortable, go ahead and cross your legs. I'm going to do that. This is excellent for being able to find your words. If you are a person who needs to get in front of groups, if you're a teacher, if you're a person who speaks to large crowds, or you're an actor, Or you're a boss or a manager and you have to really have clear words for your meetings and clear explanations for your employees. This is a great one to do before the meetings. Let's unravel, and when you do, which arm is on top? For me, my right arm. So now I'm going to bring my right arm underneath. Remember, palms facing. So let's do that again. I'm going to break it down in case you're new. Arms out in front, palms facing each other. I'm going to cross. I'm putting my left arm on top. It doesn't matter. You're going to do both sides. And then I'm going to turn so my palms are facing. Clasp the hands, bring them under. I like to cross my legs. So what I was saying was this is a really good one before meetings, before you have to speak to someone. This is a great one if you have to have a difficult talk with somebody, with a spouse or your kids, or your boss or your employees, and you want to have a really clear brain and a couple of deep breaths. And guess what? I am remembering that I forgot the cross crawl, so let's do that next. I mixed up the order a little bit, but that's okay. If you're going about this routine and you mix up the order, no worries, just get back into it. The order isn't that important. It's more important that you do these exercises every day. So we're going to do the cross crawl. Exaggerated march. I'll back up so you can see it. Just an exaggerated march. And I do that sometimes. Sometimes I forget the order. Sometimes I throw in a new exercise. All right. Now, we've already done the Wayne Cook posture, and after the Wayne Cook posture, we're going to make our hands into a steeple, bring the thumbs to the third eye. The third eye is known in many religions as having a very spiritual meaning to it, connotation, because it's all hooked into our crown chakra. It also deals with the pineal gland, And now we're going to rake our fingers across our forehead, and we're going to start to do the crown pull. We're going across the top of the head and pulling out, and I'll turn so you can see this. So all the way down, then hanging our hands on our shoulders, bringing our hands to our heart, and taking a breath. I have friends who like to do the crown pull when they feel a headache coming on or when they have a headache. I have several friends who say that it helps with their migraines if they catch the migraine in time. So some of this is really knowing your body, feeling some sort of sensation that isn't right, and then jumping in and doing these exercises. So next we'll do connecting heaven and earth. I'm going to back up so you can see my full body. We're going to rub our hands together and put them on our thighs, and we do this for grounding. Take a nice breath. Bringing our hands to a pyramid position. One hand goes up and one hand goes down. On an in breath. And hold your breath. And release. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale one more time. And exhale, and now we're going to roll forward and hang here for 2 nice deep breaths. And then we're going to come up with figure eights in front of the body. Figure eights are fantastic for coordination, for grounding, and then let the energy come down. Okay, fix myself up for you. And now, zip up. It's so easy. Take your hand from the pubic bone to the bottom lip, straight line. If you don't have mobility in your arms, imagine this, because this is really good for protection. You're connecting meridians together, you're building your aura, you're weaving all the energies. And next is the hookup. Fingers into the belly button and the third eye. It doesn't really matter so much which fingers, although my mom, who you know is Donna Eden, says if nothing else, use the middle finger because the middle finger is more neutral than the others. And breathe. The hookup is good for so many things. It allows the nervous system to relax and rest and calm down. It allows everything to rest. My mom says it creates a force that weaves all the other techniques together to work better. So that is your daily energy routine. I like to throw in a bonus exercise, which I will do for you, but that is the official routine. And if you do it every day, it can really make a difference in your life. And remember, the order doesn't matter as much as doing it. And then I have an exercise that I love. You'll find in Eden Method that there are exercises that you resonate, that you really love, and you'll want to throw them into your routine. And mine is the Celtic Weave. I love it so much. You might want to throw in Heaven Rushing In, or Sunrise Sunset, or Blowing Out the Anger. Any of those are great, and on many days I do incorporate blowing out the anger, believe me. But my go-to is the Celtic Weave. The Celtic Weave works with your aura. It helps really strengthen and fluff up your aura, and so your aura emanates out. And when you're working with a lot of people like I do, you want your aura to feel good to other people. You want people to come into your presence and feel good. And that's what can happen with Celtic Weave. So rub our hands together, place them on our thighs. And first I'm going to bring my hands up to the ears, which I didn't do the other day, and someone asked me about it. I'm going to bring my hands up to the ears. Sometimes I skip this step, but it's an important one. Your ears take in so much energy throughout the day, and it's really good to just kind of create a nice warmth for them. They're the antennas out to the world. And then you're going to bring in your elbows on an in-breath and on an out-breath, cross and out. Now don't get confused by the breathing. Breathe in a way that is comfortable to you. I'm breathing in and out. I'm going to keep bending down. I'll back up, crossing my elbows, breathing in and out, and breathing in and out, and all the way down. Figure eights at my feet, scooping up the energy and letting it rain around me. I'm going to do it one more time quickly so you can see it. This time I'm not going to talk about the breathing, just do what's comfortable. I'll take one big breath to start. There it is. That's the Celtic Weave, a bonus for your daily energy routine. Thank you for being with me. We'll see you tomorrow on Halloween. Don't miss it. We'll be back. Mwah, mwah. Until tomorrow. Bye-bye.